where's Trump? Yeah. Get this motherfucker out of here. Motherfuckers, they feel like they would rather get it raw.
Yeah. And don't start talking like a Republican about asking whether or not he's president.
See, catch that right there? Like, if you dissent, then you were already a Republican. You can't even be a Democrat and like saying critiques, right? Hey yo, what's up you guys? So I'm coming here with another video, and right quick, what did Charlamagne the God just say? He said, and I quote, "Man, where is Trump?" This is actually happening. We are winning the culture war. If the left wasn't scared, they should be. It's like Yoda talking to Luke, like, "I'm not afraid." You will be. You will be. You know, and it's like, again, I wasn't even planning to do this video, but I saw Brad and Tatum do this video real quick. I want to go over the clip with you guys and everything and have fun, talk about what's going on. And again, not saying that we won the culture war, but again, in these little battlefronts, you know, this is like winning the culture war, and this is one aspect. And I kind of want to talk about it, not anything too extensive, but I kind of want to do a quick clip of things and seeing how we got here. So let's just have some fun to talk about what's going on. And with that said, shall we begin?
So tall cause I'm hauling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, these niggas salty. All this is on my body, got me.
But first, of course, if you're new to my channel, what is up? My name is Mitch, Maverick Mitch. Hey Mitch, the real Mitcher, all the Mitches, and pretty much I like talking about what I talking about. So current events, reviews, pop culture, social, political commentary. Be sure to check out all those videos as you're finishing this video. Alright, so like I said, I wasn't planning to do this video, but again, I saw Brandon Tatum do this, and I kind of want to watch this clip again and kind of do like my own take on what he was saying. And again, like I was saying about the culture war and everything, and do a kind of like a little timeline, how we even got here, right? And so like I was saying in the intro, like, you know, when I talk about the culture war, we kind of need to break it down. I should do another video on this. Like, what are the battlefronts in all of this, right? It is pretty much where the left has power, where the left has institutional power, whether it's entertainment, whether it's the media, academia, sports, you know, and this kind of like falls into another category, you know, like even identity politics, even though I don't like using that, but you know, when we're talking about like how the left uses minorities or whatever subgroups you want to, you know, whether it's the black vote, Latino votes, Asian vote, whatever, and so this kind of falls under that, as well as kind of like entertainment, because Charlamagne the God is no conservative. Charlamagne the God is no Republican. Charlamagne the God is not a libertarian. Maybe he does. Maybe he has an inclination to it. If anything, he's independent, right? And he has a large following. He has a large influence, and it is crazy. And obviously, like Biden and Kamala Harris went to him, you know, for that very reason, and for him to bring out these like base thoughts. Really, it's like if the left ain't worried, they should be worried already. Part of me is like, it's refreshing to hear this, but a part of me is like, where have you been type of thing, or I told you so, even though we shouldn't be doing that, even though we should be like, hey, you're welcome to our side and everything. And when I say my side, it's not even conservatives or libertarians at this point, or even independents. It's really anyone who is right of AOC. It's anyone who is anti-woke, anti-SJW, anti-progressive, let's just get our shit together, right? And he's gonna mention this in the video, right? So what we'll do is pretty much take a look at this like video where he says, "Where's Trump?" Take a look of it right quick and kind of do a quick timeline. Again, nothing extensive, but like if someone wants to cut this video and use it in their notes, great, on you. Like, I mean, give some credit to me. But, you know, again, I kind of want to see how we got here, you know? And it's only gonna get even worse if there's nothing to change, you know? And I'm all for it. If the Democrats want to fix their shit while they're in power, do it. But they're not. They're just gonna go more progressive, and people are gonna complain some more, right? And so I got a lot of talk. I wasn't really thinking about doing this video, but I guess I'm kind of hyped right now. So yeah, whatever. We'll get into it. So roll it.
Man, where's Trump? Yeah. Get this motherfucker out of here. Motherfuckers, they feel like they would rather get it raw. Yeah. Like, you know what? At least we know where that motherfucker's at. These motherfuckers is gassing us up, lying to us, promising us shit and didn't deliver. Like, I cannot wait to see, and I'm already watching it. I'm watching Democrats start the campaign. They're already like, Hillary, you gotta go out there and vote. Like, democracy depends on it. I'm like, when y'all gonna start governing like democracy depends on it? No, for real.
Pause right there, right? Base, right? Like, they in power, why didn't, like, the Democrats in power, why don't they fix what they gotta fix while they in power? You know, if you say your side is so good, where's the build back better? Where's the better? Yeah, like, it's a broken back, you know, like, nothing's better, yo. And I like the mentioning of the gaslighting, right? Because that's true. And then I also like that he's mentioning this idea in which democracy depends on it, because again, that's the tactic we're doing in the gaslighting, right? You know, it is something that I heard before. You know, when they call everything a racist, when they call everything white supremacy, it's losing its value. Like, if you call everything's racist, then nothing is racist type thing, right? And you know, so next it's just an escalation. Oh, you went from racist to white supremacy to the destruction of democracy, to a threat to democracy. It just tried to escalate, because again, they just try to do this tactic in which none of this matter. Like, it's just like, what do they need to say to buy your vote?
Like, stop telling me that the death of democracy is upon us, but you're not governing like it is.
Yeah.
If you're governing, like Joe Biden gave that speech this week, it's calling out all.
So that's just a small clip. I'll try to find the larger clip and link it below. But I just took out like the one quick clip of where Charlamagne just said, "Man, where's Trump?" Right? And I think again he's saying a lot of base stuff right there, right? And I wanted to get into it, but just with that short segment, I think that all of that I agree with, you know. And so again, a lot of people like, and this again is so crazy because like. Obviously, like I said in the beginning, like, you know, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris is like gonna use him as a tool to propagate their side. But this guy is like like dropping some red pills here. So I don't know, right? So what we'll do is again, kind of like what's the timeline in all of this? Like, obviously this is nothing new, right? And I kind of want to like go to the like major clips that we heard of this. So let's go to May 2020, right? When Charlamagne the God had an interview with Joe Biden, right? And like, it's the whole "you ain't black" one, right? Just for the audience, just in case this is the first time you're seeing this, even though like it's not new to none of us.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
So again, this is before the election.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
The comment may have been directed just at Charlamagne, but it plays into the false notion that Democrats own the black vote and don't have to earn the black vote. Furthermore, a privileged white man does not get to dictate what is and isn't black. And unfortunately for Joe, Twitter is on a tirade, calling him entitled, an idiot, and wondering if he truly is the lesser of two evils. But
see, already, I like this. And this is coming from Hip Hollywood, as far as where they got that segment from. But obviously, a lot of conservatives and whatever right people, independents, clip that clip from Charlamagne the God anyway. So, and then let's go fast forward real quick. So this is November 3rd, right during elections, right? And so this is Charlamagne with T.I. And so let's take a look at this real quick.
We need to fix this shit now, because if we don't, they're going to end up killing our moms and our fathers and our brothers and our sisters.
Is Joe Biden good?
It's tough.
I got questions.
See, already they're sketch, right? They feel like a sketch.
He's a good guy with bad shit on him.
Man,
He got some bad shit on him.
I say it all the time. Joe Biden has done worse things to black people than Donald Trump ever has.
For real.
Hell yeah, man. The 88 crack laws? Like,
Educate me a little.
He
He passed
did
them?
the 88 crack laws with Strom Thurmond. Strom Thurmond was a motherfucking racial segregationist from South Carolina.
Who was he down with? Was he down? It was
Barack's vice president.
Barack vice president.
The 88 crack laws.
Plot thickens.
Think about it. 88 crack laws. Everybody know crack was in the black community more than anywhere.
Because they put it there.
So now, so 88 crack laws that gave you more time for crack than it did powder cocaine, that was systemically done because they knew who was running around with the 20s of rocks in their pockets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then you fast forward 6 years later, the 94 crime bill that he called the Biden bill.
Now what's the 94
The
crime?
94 crime bill was what they.
So again, I'll put that below so you can check out more of what he's saying. And then I love this clip, the whole Charlamagne the God and Kamala clip. So we'll play that right now.
So we are doing those things in the face of Republican opposition, but we cannot give up. None of us can. And the reality is because the issues are too serious and they impact everybody every day. And I agree with you. They're very serious.
Who's the superhero that's going to speak against Joe Manchin? I want to know who's the real president.
So real quick, again, just kind of like prefacing this again, and this was taken in recent, so yeah, December 2021. So just 1 month, in according to this this area of this video. So, and again, a lot of us talked about this, right? Because this is when we're like showing, like, okay, like well, you're gonna see it, like how Kamala responds.
I'm sorry, I interrupted. I'm so sorry, Charlamagne. We have
It's Simone. We can't hear you. We have technical difficulties. Yeah, right, you do.
She can hear me.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Okay, cool. I'm sorry. You got it, Brad?
Oh.
So I'm sorry to interrupt.
They're acting like they can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Oh, so who's the
I
real?
can hear you.
So who's the real president of this country? Is it Joe Manchin or Joe Biden, Madam Vice President?
Come on, Charlamagne.
Come
on. It's Joe Biden.
I can't tell sometimes.
No. It's Joe Biden. And don't start talking like a Republican about asking whether or not he's president.
See, catch that right there? Like, if you dissent, then you were already a Republican. You can't even be a Democrat and like saying critiques, right? Her defense is not talking about what's going on, and this before Joe Manchin actually shut down what was going on. But the fact that she, like, again, like I said, like, even if you're dissenting, right? You can't be a Democrat and you be like, hey, I have issues, I have questions. No, you're already labeled as a Republican. You're put into the category of you are dissenting, you are apostate, you are outside of our circle, and you are not welcome. So therefore, you have to be the enemy now, right? You're the opposition because you just have the dare. You have the you brave enough. Well, I thought it's audacity, but like you brave enough to be like questioning Madam Vice President here.
Do you think Joe Manchin is a problem?
It's Joe Biden, and I'm Vice President.
I love how defensive she is.
Kamala Harris.
My name is Kamala Harris. Like, it's projecting, right? It's like whatever that Game of Thrones line is. Like when Tywin said, you know, like any king that says they're the king is no king, right?
The reality is because we are in office, we do the things like the child tax credit, which is going to reduce black child poverty.
Okay, it can go on. I'll link it below. But let's break this down, right? Real quick. Again, nothing extensive here. Just with these clips alone, right? So we got one saying that he already was questioning this from the get-go, right? Well, I mean, already like Biden gave him that little like you ain't black if you don't vote for me. He'll like, okay, well that's kind of sketch. Like how you gonna say that like in front of me, you know, type thing. And then obviously he has his reservations saying like Biden already has done worse for black people than Trump, like against the narrative. And then going again with Kamala Harris here, like the narrative is failing, you know. And I love this clip because again it just shows like one her studio, her people, her Kamala's like studio people gotta interrupt the question so that it gives her more time to respond because she was caught off guard, right? So she's caught off guard. He repeats a question, and now she goes on the defensive, right? And like, oh, you want to talk like a Republican? Oh, I'm the vice president, and he like, no, like you can't. it's failing. And the fact that we got the latest clip, where is Trump? You know, at least, you know, he's not a Trumper. He's not Charlamagne the God. He's not a Trumper. He's not a MAGA. He's not none of that. But at least he can say, like, Trump, you know the enemy that you know, right? Yeah, I'd rather have the enemy that know that at least he's doing something. Maybe I can agree or not agree, but you know, at least he's doing something versus doing nothing and just gaslighting the opposition just for votes, you know? And at least he realizes that. And again, maybe he'll vote for Trump in 2024. I don't know. But the fact that he's going through these, like, just like doing all of these name drops and all of this facts, you know, like, again, like, more people are waking up, and I'm loving it, right? Like, again, where we are right now in this video, so we can test it out as time goes on. Like, everything in entertainment and everyone is attacking Joe Rogan because he's the voice of the people. Like, and I say that, like, I'm repeating what, like, Tim Pool and other people have mentioned. Sure, he's part of the elites in a sense that he has a lot of money, right? But he's not elitist, right? He's the people. He's a regular guy just talking, right? And they want to shut down these conversations, you know? They want to shut down him through, like, those whatever 300 doctors that made a letter, which is not half of them. 80 of them were actually doctors. The rest of them were, like, medical doctors or even PhD, like, not like professors and a dentist. Like, sure, you're in the medical field, but you ain't in the field of virology, you know. And then the latest one with Neil Young, thinking he has some clout as far as he can shut down Joe Rogan. Like, sorry for that quick segue. I'm just laying down where we are in what's going on. Last final note is that, like, obviously 2022 elections are ramping up, and in 2024 I'm living it for, like, when we get to have rallies again. Like, obviously there's already rallies happening. There's one in Arizona that happened last week or so. And so, but, like, just on the local scale, like, not even Trump rallies, right? And I don't even know he's running, but it looked like he might be. But these mini rallies, in which just MAGA rallies in general, just waving your flag, being patriotic, it was so fun. The energy was so hyped. And I was living for it. And I'm gonna live for it again. Like, it was good content, but it was really just fun being there. And there's gonna be more people. There's gonna be more people because of what is going on. And I'm gonna live for it. And so, awesome! If you like this video, comment below, tell me what you think, tell me how the narrative is failing, and tell me what you think. And so, help me build my channel. I hope you like my content, and if you do, please like, share, and subscribe as I'm building my channel to being 2.5, if not 10K, if not 50, if not 100K. But again, if you think I do a good job, please like, share, and subscribe, and help me out, and see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace, peace, peace. Be with you.